sister.
Good evening, Anthonia.
Sister, you're welcome to this interview.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, sister. In this interview, you'll be telling us about pastoral work in Nigeria, its importance and challenges. But before we begin, can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Chinyere Veronica Okpara. I'm St. Louis sister. I joined the St. Louis family about 20 years ago. I made my profession in 2000, and from that time I have worked in different places. I had training, NCE, so I've worked as a teacher in some schools. I've worked as a bursar. I have worked on empowerment for women, and right now I am working in a retreat center after my training as pastoral agent. Had my training on theology and catechesis. I also had training on Ignatian spirituality, especially for directing retreats and giving spiritual direction. So that has brought me here, and that's where I am at the moment, practicing.
Okay,
That's,
sister,
yeah.
thank you very much. So, what do you do here in the retreat center?
My assignment here is resource person for directing retreats, giving workshops, seminars for young people, youth, married people, parish setting. Uh, Mostly that is what I do, joining with people spiritually. I participate also in the life of the parish, St. Louis Parish in Ijebu-Ife.
Thank you very much, sister. Sister, from all your experiences, what can you say about pastoral work in Nigeria, how it is practiced in Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria, pastoral work is taken very seriously. First is training of pastoral agents at different levels, national level, diocesan level, parish level. Um, every person goes into specializations for the particular groups they are working with. That is very encouraging for me. I like that you have people who are trained to journey with married people, and there are now we have so many priests and sisters even for marriage encounter, going for marriage encounter. We have animators for the youth, programs in the parish, yearly retreats, gathering them, and workshops even for youth leaders. We have chaplains for organizations and associations, pious groups in the diocese, in the parishes, training of their animators and working with them. Those who work in the hospital, there are chaplains, there are sisters, men and women committed. There are other trained lay people who also journey, who participate in the animation of pastoral life at all levels. National level, there are programs set in place from the national body to the assistant body to parish level, and these programs are very rich. Um, Syllabus, curriculums for catechesis for children and youths, adults at different levels. RCIA is well practiced. So I think in Nigeria, pastoral life is taken seriously, and the agents are well equipped for what they do. Recently, we had a national seminar that about 2,000 catechists on Telegram program went into training on how they give a new face because of COVID-19, how to go about pastoral life, addressing issues. That's the seriousness it carries in Nigeria. Yes, so I'm very happy to be part of that, and because I am involved, now I know what it entails. Yes.
Thank you very much, sister.
Welcome, sister.
As a trained pastoral worker,
Yeah.
what are the ways you you reach out to people here in the retreat center?
Okay, yeah, I'm training as a catechist, theologian catechist. Well, my basic commitment is journeying with people spiritually in retreat direction, in spiritual counseling, also organizing workshops and seminars and trainings for leadership, skill acquisition. These are the things we do, programs that we carry on in the center and outside the center. Uh, Even training liturgical ministers. I have I've given novices workshops on mission and how to go about Sunday school, training people for handling even the youngest ones in the church. That's, that's what I'm doing presently, journeying with people spiritually and teaching others how to handle both the young and the old. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
You're
sister.
welcome.
Can you tell us some of your experiences in this work?
Yeah, basically, when you talk of experience, it's a very joyful one, a happy one. It's a passion for me. Although in the parishes, sometimes you have to go out of your way to get to the people. Resistance, people will tell you we didn't have time. People will say, oh, because sister did not come, so they were not there. Some you have to go to their families to pick them out. And the influence of poverty and the word of God, even to return from markets to come for programs are very challenging for the people. Yes, so but I know that it is the condition of life that bring about those things. And sometimes counseling for families are very challenging. You meet resistance, cultural resistance. Don't say this, you should not go this way. So you keep praying and appealing and preaching before people can respond, those who would respond. And then most of the times, because of where I live and my primary commitment on spiritual direction and retreats where we are, there are other programs I'm not able to attend outside. But it's not a very big challenge. Sometimes we have to waive some programs because there are other things to do. But that's my challenge.
All right, sister. In St. Louis, are
Yes.
you the only pastoral worker
No, not at all.
that
There
is
are
in
so
Nigeria?
many before me in Nigeria. Yes, I know those who have trained in pastoral life. I know Sister Stella Kiwoto. I know that Sister Christiana Biab is also trained as pastoral agent. I know Martha Chindo, who just finished from Obanyana on missions and catechist. I know Sister Matilda Uwolagba. She is also a dogmatic theologian and pastoral animator, working with marriage counseling and all that, and myself, and some others who have done theology. Well, a lot of sisters who are doing theology now, and they are engaged in pastoral work in the different parishes now, and so many sisters without pastoral, without theological training. It is familiar to us. It is common to us to animate lives in the parishes, working as spiritual directors, facilitators for pious groups and devotions of different kinds of group in the church, in the parish. So,
Thank you very
yeah.
much, sister.
Okay.
Now, in St. Louis, in the province, uh, what advice, with from your wealth of experience as a pastoral worker or pastoral agent, what advice do you have for the province on how the work can be done better?
Yes, my advice to the province is to train, to borrow from what the national body is doing, the church is doing, to train more sisters to become chaplains, to caregivers, those who work in the hospitals, to discover the pastoral dimension of working with families, counseling their children, even their patients, to go beyond just ordinary nursing, to combine it with a little bit of pastoral care. Yeah, becoming chaplains even in trained school catechists, trained catechists for our big institutions who have who are balanced theologically and with catechetical experience to draw up curriculums that are adequate for particular situations or particular schools where we are. To train more people, because that is our primary task. Yeah, we do that out of enthusiasm, but it is very glaring that we need to train our sisters to acquire the skills to pay attention to people psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. So that would be my advice, that people be trained in special to take up hospital chaplaincy, school chaplaincy, parish chaplaincy, and so it's a skill and a training that is required at the moment.
So you really love to see young ones
Young ones
coming
come up,
after you.
yes, come after me, and to do it adequately prepared with, because we have the zeal, we have the enthusiasm already. So that would be my advice to the province on it. Prepare people even for spiritual direction, even for prepare, train them for retreat giving, because there we touch human life. We come in between psychology and the human person, animating spiritual life of the people. So the good training of a number of sisters will enable us to go far, to do more in this area. Yes, that would be my advice to the province.
How did your training prepare you for the work you are doing now?
Yeah, my training in theology, catechesis, spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius through retreat and spiritual direction has illuminated my life, has taught me so much, imparted on me the understanding of the deposit of faith and how to transmit them. So having come to this enlightenment, this illumination of understanding, this clarity of faith practice has been of great help, has been of great encouragement, has given me enough power and strength to faith, has built my faith and has encouraged me to build the faith of others, especially in the work that I'm doing now.
Thank you very much, sister. From your 20 years of religious life, what experiences or encounters stand out for you that encouraged you to continue as a pastoral agent?
A lot of experiences there and encounters, but I would share briefly my encounter with families. Sharing in their life, families I've met in the parish, in the schools where I have worked, sharing in their joys and pains has been very enriching. Moments of faith sharing, I gain more, I become more enriched from their wealth of experience. This is this is an encouraging encounter. Working with the youth, their confidence, their their ability to entrust their life stories to me is so precious. You know, especially in the things, issues that matter most to them. That has been very enriching. That through these years, and sharing in the programs of pious societies, church organizations, in their devotions, in their activities and recollections, uh, uh, sharing faith at that level with people keeps enriching me, keeps empowering me, and propelling me to go forward, to, to be available, to give my presence to them. So these encounters has been very, very enriching, and particularly in a spiritual direction, in retreat direction, uh, uh, experiencing the depth of the human person as they share. Sometimes I see my life mirrored before this person, what is being shared. It's a source of inspiration. It's an enrichment. It's an encouragement. And I remain grateful for that. So these are experiences and encounters that continues to encourage me to continue.
Thank you very much, sister. And how is pastoral training built into the formation program in the province, and you helping to contribute to that?
Pastoral training pays particular attention to faith formation, to psychological, spiritual, emotional, and social formation. And the quality of time, of resources, of choices made in the province, in the training of formators, in the formulation or construction of the formation programs, shows how much the province is the province builds itself, values formation training, pastoral training. And my contribution a bit over in these few years, I've had opportunity to have workshop with novices. I have participated in the spiritual direction for some temporary prophet sisters. I've given a retreat for them. I've also been privileged to direct 30 days Ignatian exercises retreat for those preparing for final vows. And in the ongoing formation program, I've worked as a chairperson to that group, bringing in resources for personal and group reflections, even for weekend recollections. This has been very enriching, and it is my training that has given me the capacity, these resources to share. This is the way I have participated in the training.
And I guess you are a spiritual directress to some.
Yes, to some of the sisters. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sister.
Thank you.
And what will you say you have learned from your years of working as a pastoral agent that you feel will help you in your future assignments?
A lot of learning there. A lot of learning, just as I keep sharing. I have learned and can identify myself in the saying of St. Paul that you become all things to all people. The pastoral agent, from my experience, is seen as compendium of knowledge. That you know so much about God, you know so much about the world, you know so much about what is happening, and so people bring themselves to you. I have learned now to explore, to research, to want to know more, to read, to gain more enlightenment, to be relevant, and to be equipped for whatever challenge that might come my way. So this urge for searching for growth is what I have learned that I am living with, especially in the area of spiritual direction for people and giving conferences and building the faith of people. And for me, this is mission. This is life. This is what encourages me, and this is what I'm bringing into whatever the future holds for me as pastoral agent.
Thank you very much.
I'm most grateful to God for the opportunities given to me, especially in the province, in the institute, and I like to encourage more of my sisters to avail themselves of this training. It is deep, it is enlightening, it is a happy commitment, a fulfilling commitment for anyone who wants to remain religious and Christian person.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sister. I can see that through your work you have also worked for your own salvation.
Exactly.
Thank you very
You have the
much,
joy
sister.
of living for Christ.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, Sister Chinyere. I pray that the Lord who has called you into this work will see you through You continue to find joy in what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Chinyere.
I'm
May
grateful.
God
I pray the
bless you.
same for you. Thank you, Anthonia.
Thank you.
Yeah, great pleasure for me.